Hey there, Scorpio, and welcome to your week of October 11th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to look at your energy coming into the week, some challenges you might be facing, as well as some potential outcomes for you. We're going to clarify all those cards and tie everything off with an oracle card here at the end. We got a pop out to start you off. Remember, these are general readings, so some or all or none of this may resonate with you. So don't worry if you're only getting partial messages here. Just take what you take. So thank you for being here, Scorpio, and let's just get into this reading. So we already have the Seven of Cups for you. We got the Knight of Pentacles, and we got the Queen of Pentacles as well. All right, so that's pretty interesting. With the Seven of Cups, just represents you have a lot of options ahead of you. So I like that. You have a lot of paths and things ahead of you. Maybe giving you a little analysis paralysis, right? Maybe unsure which way to go. You know, like, I have all these options. What do I do, right? Like, so it could be something like that. You know, if you're getting out of, you're just starting up school or something. Could be a situation where it's like, oh, what courses do I take? What do I major in? Things like that. Or it could just represent, and you maybe have a lot of potential people in your life if you're looking for love. Some people potential people you could date and things like that. That's pretty good. That's awesome. Or you just have a different path you can take on the road of life towards whatever you really want out of your life. So I like that. Always good to have options. We have the Knight of Pentacles here as well, so I feel like you're taking action. You may not be going 100 miles a minute, but you are taking action. You're moving slowly, moving forward. Maybe you have a plan in your mind of where you're trying to go here, so I like that as well. We also got the Queen of Pentacles, so I feel like you're aiming to have abundance in your life here. Just have a ton of abundance. Maybe that's what you're planning for, and that may be what the path you're trying to take here is. Can also just represent things are going really well for you. Maybe you're just kind of starting to nurture something in your life when it comes to your material physical world. So nurturing, your health and your wealth, maybe investing, maybe starting up a new diet or starting up budgets and things like that. So I like that. So I feel like you're in a really good place here, Scorpio. So let's take a look at some of your challenges you might be facing here. Potentially, we got a pop out for you to start things off here with the Lovers, but let's take a look at some other challenges you might be facing. We got the Four of Swords as well, and we've also got the Five of Pentacles. All right, so with this, the Lovers is Gemini's card, so you might be dealing with a Gemini. If that's the case, let me know down in the comments below. But with the Lovers, just could be for you, might be worrying about whether you're dealing with a Gemini or not, or you might just be concerned that you'll never find love, or that's what you're trying to work towards, and you're just having a hard time, finding the right person, right? We have a lot of options here with the Seven of Cups, so potentially for you, just a lot of options here, and maybe it's one of those cases where you feel like, oh, I could be with this person, I could be with that person. They all seem like the right person. Who is the person who is my soulmate, right? You're kind of worried in that regard. We've also got the Four of Swords here. So maybe you feel like you're kind of cursed at this time, as the Four of Swords can generally represent being blessed. So maybe you feel like you're cursed, like you just seem to always be, finding the wrong person, taking the wrong option, things like that. So that's possibly there. Or you might be just worried you're always going to be on your own for the rest of your life, as the Four of Swords does represent solitude as well. So that could be also a very big concern for you. We also got the Five of Pentacles here, making you feel like you're left out in the cold, right? And that's universal, whether it's love or anything else you're looking for towards. You just feel like you're kind of left out in the cold. Nobody wants to help you out. Nobody wants you around, right, at this time. So, yeah, very, very much feel like you're feeling the chill this week here, Scorpio. You're getting the cold shoulder. You're getting the silent treatment. You're getting feeling like nobody cares about you, even if it's like a soulmate connection or a best friend or something. Just feels like nobody wants you around here. So let's take a look here, Scorpio, at some potential outcomes for you here, some potential actions you can take to hopefully work through this here. So let's see what we got for you, Scorpio. All right, so we got the Page of Cups. We've got the Two of Swords as well. And we got the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Seven of Swords also came up for Pisces, so maybe you want to give their reading a check out. Came out in their outcome position as well, so maybe that will resonate with you. They also got the Lovers in their reading too, so again, maybe you want to go give that reading a check out. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart. Speaking of fish, though, we have the Page of Cups, who has a fish in his cup. That represents opportunities here. So I feel like you need to keep your eyes peeled for opportunities and to seize them. So just, we have a lot of options in front of you. So just use, strike when the moment's right. Strike when you see an opportunity to pursue something here. Two of Swords, I feel like you need to kind of step out of your comfort zone, right? You need to kind of get out there and go explore new lands. Maybe with the options you have in front of you, maybe a lot of them are very familiar. If this is like dating, for instance, maybe don't date the kind of person you're usually looking for, right? If you usually kind of go for those kind of like homebody, stays at home, nerdy, kind of types that kind of just don't like to go out, maybe try to find someone who's a bit more of a partier and likes to go out and go on adventures or something like that. Or the opposite, whatever your norm is. If you're looking for love, I feel like go after someone who's like different from that. We've also got the Seven of Swords here, so just watch out for anybody who seems a little sketchy, right? Anybody that kind of is, they're kind of putting out that energy of like, oh, I don't know, right? We got that liar, cheater, stealer energy. If anyone seems a little weird, I'd say stay away from them here. But I'd still seize those opportunities and get out of your comfort zone. So let's take a look here for you, Scorpio, see what kind of clarifiers we got for you. But before we do, thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. Appreciate it so much. We're going to tie everything off with an oracle card after the clarifiers, so you are going to want to stick around for that. Thank you again for being here, and let's see what we got for you, Scorpio, all right? So clarifying you, coming into this week, we got the Page of Swords. You really want to reach out to somebody. That makes sense. Got the Knight of Swords. You really want to take action now. And we got the Seven of Swords coming up again. So yeah, I feel like you already have that mindset of like you're trying to be wary of kind of sketchy people, liar, cheater, stealers. Maybe you're coming out of a relationship where you were cheated on or someone lied to you and broke your heart. So yeah. Oh, excuse me, Scorpio. I don't know. I got the hiccups real bad this morning for some reason. But yeah, I feel like you really want to reach out to somebody. Again, you got a lot of options here. So I feel like you're very communicative at this time. You really want to talk to people. With the Knight of Swords too, I feel like you really want to take action. You want to just kind of go. You want to kind of get the rest of your life on over with. You want to find this person. But again, with the Seven of Swords, yeah, I feel like you're already on the lookout for those sketchy people. So stay ever vigilant for that, Scorpio. So let's take a look at your challenges. Let's clarify them as well. So we got the Hierophant coming in here. So that's the sign of Virgo. We got the Magician as well. And we got the Eight of Swords too. So Eight of Swords represents self-imposed restrictions. So again, I feel like that's that comfort zone we were talking about with the Two of Swords here. I feel like you're just got to get out of your comfort zone. Stop putting those restrictions on yourself. Stop saying like you have a type or something, right? Like that. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. So I feel like that's important for you. We got the Hierophant here. The Hierophant represents kind of self-reflection, figuring out what you want out of the world here. So I feel like you need to kind of reflect a bit, like what you really want. Sometimes, I feel like when you get that mode, you have like, this is my type. It's generally, you're talking about like physical attributes or surface level things, right? I want someone who's funny, right? It's like, yeah, cool. Somebody's like funny. That's awesome. But funny is pretty easy. Everyone's kind of funny in their own way, right? Like some people are just downright unfunny and just serious all the time. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of people out there are funny in their own way. And if it's a person you're looking for, like the Lovers, like someone your soulmate, they're going to click with you and they're going to be funny regardless. So you need to look at something deeper. Like, what do you really want? Do you want someone who's financially reliable? Do you want someone who is emotionally supportive? Do you want someone who pursues their passions? Like, what do you want? And with the Magician here, I feel like you're not manifesting. You're not taking action. You're not moving towards that. You're just kind of in a holding pattern here, right? Because the Magician represents kind of getting out and going out there and doing stuff to get yourself in the right position to get struck by lightning, right? That's what the Magician wants. He wants you to get out there, go out there, manifest. It's not just being in the right mindset. It's also going out there and, meeting people, going out there, putting yourself in a position to succeed, right? So let's take a look, see what we got here for your clarifiers, for your outcomes here. So let's see. Got the Empress coming in, so maybe that's who you're looking for, the Empress. You're looking for someone who's very abundant, very much trying to birth opportunities into the world, as we were talking about. Got the Tower, big change coming here, and the Ace of Wands saying just go for it. What was I talking to you about here, Pisces? About seizing opportunities, right? With the Page of Cups. Right, going after opportunities, keeping your eyes peeled for them, seizing opportunities. Just go for it. Ace of Wands, just go for it. Tower, change it up. Empress, have abundance, have an abundant mindset, right? I feel like you might have a scarcity mindset here where you're thinking like, my person like that I want, like my lovers, like the Lovers card, my soulmate out there, there's only one of them. I need to make sure it's the right one, right? Like I have to be exactly sure. And that's why you're having so much like, this is my type, this is exactly it, right? I feel like you have an abundance. Like, yes, lots of people have the qualities that I want, right? It's not like you need to refine this stuff, right? You need to go out and like date and find this things, right? Eliminate the options, eliminate like the stuff where you're like, well, I know I don't want this, right? So let's cut that out. Now let's refine what we really want deep down, right? That's the kind of mindset I'm seeing you need to be in here, an abundance mindset of like I've got the time. It's not as though, my clock's ticking out and I'm going to die any day and I need to find my soulmate before that. No, like, you have time. Like go on like a couple of dates with a person. You find out if you like them or not. Right? And it's like, okay, well, they're not what I really wanted, then I'm going to go date someone else and find out if they have the qualities that I really want. And, oh, they don't have them. Let's go find another person. Oh, this person had some of them, but not all of them. So, and you kind of find that palette. Or maybe you date someone and you're like, oh, this is something that I like that I didn't realize this was what I wanted, right? And it's like, okay, now we add that to the list. So, I like this. So, let's see what we got here. We got cards flipping. We got the Deer Spirit. Take the lead. Isn't that the case? So take the lead. That's what the Deer Spirit's saying. So factor that into this. Like take the lead. You gotta, go out there. Like no one's gonna find out what your type and your soulmate is for you. Speaking up, we got cards flying everywhere. We got cards all over the place. Here, that Deer Spirit came out again. Take the lead. Take the hint. Take the hint. That spirit being like, come on, give me a little elbow nudge, right? Come on, take the lead, go after it. Find out who that person is, all right? So, Scorpio, let's see what we got here for you. We got the Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Yeah, like, have a playful mindset while you're taking the lead, right? Like, just be like, okay, like, let's be playful. Let's go on some dates. Like, nothing serious. We don't have to commit, right? I feel like too many people think that like one date is going to determine like, oh, this is my person forever, right? I just know. I feel like too many people get that obsessed with like that, like, you want to have that story to tell your kids like years down the road, like, oh, I met your father, your mother, whatever, and like we just clicked. It was like, the seas parted and like all we saw was each other in that moment, right? That like, and it's like that doesn't happen for everybody, right? And when you get obsessed about that and you're like, oh, one date and I don't feel that connection with this person, it's like I'm not wasting any more time. And it's like if you had to date that person like 2 or 3 more times or something, you would have seen, oh, there's a real connection here. You might have spent some time with them and maybe had like an amazing experience with them. Maybe they weren't the one for you, but you would have had this incredible experience and it would have like helped you grow and find the one later on down the road. So yeah, just be playful. Like the Deer Spirit was saying back here, take the lead. Yeah, just take the lead, right? Like go for it. So that's what I got for you for this week. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. If you want to help out the channel, you can hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you for being here, Scorpio, and I'll see you in the next video.